Well, it's time for Team Battle Gragas, and it's one plenty of you have been waiting for. Yes, it's been delayed. There will be some lag. I finally kind of got. I understood why there is some lag in some of the videos. It changes patch per patch. Some patches will have lag throughout whatever I record, and some won't. Either way, attack speed red, armor yellow, magic resistance blue, and movement speed quints 0.21.9. I'm getting invaded, so I went and took their blue instead, and I started regrowth pendant. And look at this, Sona is walking the wrong direction. She's going to the wrong place. So body slammer, slap her a few times, and you can see the amount of damage I'm dealing to her thanks to the W and an E. Like, she flashed way too late. Should have flashed them immediately when I body slammed her some other direction or tried going through the wall. So that was a quick first blood for me. And right now I'm just waiting for my W to come back so I can do this what we call it, the red with both the AD and the damage reduction. And yes, I'm leveling up Q now. Q will help nullify some of the damage they deal to me and help, rotate the passive around. It's kind of fun. Though, yes, you will notice I am crossing the passive up a few times, but that's because blue. I can afford to do that. I'm going to spam my abilities. I took their blue, they took mine, so it all balances out. I want to gank top, but I also feel Jarvan was going to show up, so that's why I bought a ward. Throw one on the tri-bush and protect my top laner. Now, I'm going to go through the wall and see if I can steal something. Take a drink of booze. Find nobody. That means Jarvan is either mid or is going around to his blue section. So, I go away. I bought regrowth pendant, and this, I saw it on the Korean stream, what they were doing with this. This is support Gragas. He goes cooldown reduction, uses his ultimate to great effect, wins the game that way. Because his ultimate, regardless, is game changing. Now here's another gank. I just ram up to them and kill Sona again. Yay for Sona's death. Now with that handled, I go home, buy myself a heart of gold. Take note of this. Take note of how my build is going to change and how I make one big mistake out of a purchase. I wanted to donate this blue to the Twisted Fate, but he told me to keep it for some reason. I'm like, okay, I get to keep this. And right now I'm just trying to get a level 6, hanging around a little bit, harassing the Riven. I want to get my level 6 ultimate, and so I can open up some new type of ganks for myself. Here comes Riven for some reason. I think she was looking for me or looking for a fight. She's out of place, so I don't know what she's doing there. She takes damage. I get I'm sure Nivea screwed up the combo there, so I didn't take a lot of damage. I used my ultimate to get Riven off Twisted Fate, but check this out. I have to give props to the Riven on this one. I'm gonna body slam her to kill her. Flashes over me and kills my Twisted Fate partner. I can't kill either one. I'm gonna get killed, just murdered right now. So flash out, body slam away. But props to that Riven. That was a cool little combo. So that was one good flash followed by a bad flash. So balances out. Just that's kind of how the world works, I guess. Anyways, getting some extra gold from mid. Go home, buy the cooldown reduction boots. This is something that's going to bite me in the ass later, though. Because the Twisted Fate gave me the blue, and is going to keep giving me the blue for some reason. Here's another gank. Gank on Misfortune, flashes as I use my body slam. Twisted Fate ports in, nothing is accomplished. Except her escapes are burned, and we kind of get some damage off them, but... So I guess that's a win in itself, no? Also, I just noticed my mic setting was on number 1, which means it's louder, but it picked up a bunch of sound, so it's gonna be lower now, but you won't get those annoying background noises or whatnot. Anyways, I'm going to try to see if I can do anything. I knew Jared was gonna be a small golem, so I want to punch him in the face. Right now, I'm stronger. My W is up. I can do a lot more damage to him than he can. But I know Nivea's coming around here, so I'm just trying to avoid a Nivea. Trying to get this kill on Jarvan. She flashes over and messes up her combo again. But our teammate is dead. Twisted Fate was kind of hanging back and pretty much helped nobody. I get myself another blue because Twisted Fate doesn't want it. Go home, and I'm going to build the Shurelya's Reverie component. Though, I'm adding to myself too much cooldown reduction. That's a problem. I could have used, some better boots. Here comes a gank with a red card. No, it doesn't avail too much, but my ultimate gets Jarvan back enough so we can kill him. Now that's how Jungle Gragas tends to work. That's how I saw him be used in the Korean servers. The level 6 ultimate is so powerful for his ganking. Everybody already knew that, but now you have him in the jungle. But if you build him cooldown reduction instead of damage, which would be bad if you had him as your AP carry, or your AP whatever, you could spam that ultimate to engage, and it'll probably be up before most team fights are over, so you'll be able to use it twice. And yeah, auras and whatnot. Gragas, I don't really know how to fully think of him as a jungler. He works, but his build isn't optimized. He becomes a one-shot wonder kind of deal, like this. Oh, again, if they don't just stop doing it. And here I die. It's like, oh crap! I want to get a cheese kill. I get on top of. I get fused into the tower, and Jarvan comes and man stomps me. That sucked. Anyways, as I was saying, Gragas, he alters his build a lot. So it's like, is there support Gragas at bottom doesn't work. That's pretty obvious. Support and the only other support junglers that I would know that would go into the softy kind, because Nautilus is a support jungler, but he's a tough shell, has tons of CC, and will break people in half. The only other softer ones are like Gragas and Sejuani, and we all know how those tend to work. Basing that off Sejuani, we know how that works out. So I'm a little muddled on what to think of it. Here, look, I added Spirit Visage because I keep expecting not to get the blue, and yet Twisted Fate is gonna keep giving it to me. So okay, whatever. At this point, I'm roaming around. We're trying to push things. I'm hoping Twisted Fate will help out in ganks. Here, I use my ultimate to try to save my teammates, but Jarvan destroys them both. His manly lance, penetrated their orifices. Anyways, back to jungling. It's becoming pretty clear that not saying anything about them as people, I will have to become more damage. Twisted Fate isn't really working up to snuff. Bottom lane is having its own issues, so I'm gonna need damage on myself, and I'm gonna end up buying not Rylai Scepter, Deathcap. Here's an easy gank on Sona. She's just a bad place, just really bad place. So I'm gonna end up buying Deathcap, though it will end up feeling like a waste because I don't have any other bonus AP. So it makes me think I should have gone some other AP items, maybe, honestly, Deathcap instead of Spirit Visage, and then bought a Deathcap, and instead of Visage, save my gold and some penetration from the boots. That would have been worked out, but no. I have to go damage. Now they're actually gonna steal my blue, so the Spirit Visage isn't completely a waste. I try to steal it back with my ultimate. It's okay, because as you can see, my ultimate's in a super short cooldown. Now it becomes the whole Baron stare down thing. Alright, so gank out mid, easy. We catch a Nivea, 2v1, man rape. Nivea's gonna die. However, Twisted Fate is gonna be taken down before we kill her. But it's a Nivea, so it's kind of worth it. Now, this has prompted me to want to try Gragas as a full-on AP in the jungle. Though I don't know if it would work out, because to be honest, I got first blood, I got a head and all that good stuff. So with the Gragas's item dependency to destroy people in mid game and whatnot affect me, and will it be possible with a few jungle gold I get? Would I have to become a hardcore ganker in order to do that? That's still there. Support Gragas works on the novelty that he's got, a really amazingly powerful ultimate, and that his Q can cut the damage off the enemy. So, there's that. Right now, we're just, eyeing each other at Baron. We want to kill Baron, but we also want to pick fights. We can't really engage, because as soon as I toss somebody, I have, as soon as I toss somebody, my team has to be able to follow up. We don't have any real CC, so the Twisted Fate, I'm worried about him gold carding correctly. Because if I throw a Nivea pack, she has to be gold card and burst down before, you know, a full-on fight engages. Because if I accidentally grab Jarvan or the wrong person, my team is CC'd and dead. Imagine if I threw Sona and we didn't CC her down before and dropped her instantly. If she got her ultimate, even if she died, it could be bad for my team. So I'm very worried actually. So that's why I'm not going in for my ultimate engages. I have to see that Twisted Fate's kind of in the right place, and I can't really do that. So Death Cap. Next thing I was hoping to build was Rylai's, but I'm going to end up changing my mind. Here the enemy team is at Baron, and we're just, you know, once more poking at each other. It's a long way, it's kind of one of those wasted time things. Right now we're poking at each other, and Nivea's revealing us, none of us are really engaging. Poke. My team has a better poke, with Twisted Fate and me and Corky. Their team has CC, so they'll rock us. So now they're going on for the Baron fight. Like, it's almost down, and I could calculate it with my ultimate and smite and probably take it. So that's what I feel like doing. I stay away from all the potential CC, throw my ultimate, body slam through, and smite it. This proves catastrophic for the enemy team, so we start dropping them. Misfortune's trying to take me out. I walk away. Irelia jumps on them. I throw the Q on top of Misfortune, shreds her attack speed, or whatever it does. I flash over, punch her, and I realize I'm going to die, but unfortunately, Misfortune didn't feel like running away, and that allows Irelia to just flash in, jump, and just tear her to pieces. Now, we're pushing mid. We got Baron, we got the advantage. We've got some really good sustain on us. Look at Gragas, he just heals up amazingly well. And that's the other advantage of Jungle Gragas. Most support items give you health, and Gragas loves his little health parts, his little health things. So, and with Spirit Visage, which of course it was overkill at this point because of the blue. Just if you're just body slamming and throwing everything with a massive cooldown reduction, you actually heal quite well. And again, another one of those Mexican standoff things. We may have Baron, but they still have lots of CC, and Nivea completely can destroy my team. So, Nivea, honestly, she's still underrated, or not underrated, just severely underused, and I think people should use her. She's awesome. She's a bird too. So now we're just pushing, hoping, you know, we get some split pushing going. Hopefully the Twisted Fate does it without dying, but instead we get engaged on. We're poking them. Sona ults in. I run out. It's like, oh boy. I almost drop. I rarely tear people apart. I throw in my Q, cut in some of their damage, and I also threw in my ultimate to try to deal damage and disperse them. Here comes the death, and Jarvan's not dead. Janna picks up the kill. Corky, unfortunately, is gonna drop. We can't kill them. I'm just too soft and pathetic. And this is why I feel that I should have, after realizing how ahead I was, and you know the fact that I was getting blue, I should have forsaken Spirit Visage or the boots and gotten myself some real damage. I made a huge mistake as a jungler. If you're ahead as a jungler, unless you're a character like a full-on tank, a Mumu or Sejuani, you should try building some awesome damage and destroying people. Like if you're Jarvan, if you're intending to build like a Brutalizer or any sort of damage, but you're very, very much ahead, why not build a couple of Doran's Blades or a Sheen or something? In this case, I should have just rushed some good AP. Hell, Lakagi's lucky pick and then eventually make it into a Deathfire would have been good. I could have had 3 gold per 5s. And one would have been at least AP and would have built into something that lets me do damage. Now Baron is back up once again, so it's another stare down contest. You know, those are always fun to watch. And once more, I kind of have to rely on them to make a mistake like here. This is what I believe to be a mistake, but Jarvan catches 3 of my teammates too close together, and while he's going to be taking down our other teammate, he's going to be taking down my other teammates are going to get torn to pieces by Riven. We almost kill Misfortune. Well, Now she dies. We almost killed her misfortune before she dealt any real damage. But this is kind of a Pyrrhic victory. I'm too low. My team's too low. I mean, I'm too low. The rest of my team's too low. Their team's too low. We kind of all lost the power to do anything after this. However, because I'm just running around in circles healing myself, I was trying to get a cherry pick on them. So the Baron is still up, so we gotta protect it. I get that whatever the thing is, a Solari item. And here comes a big ass dumb fuck moment of mine. Well, not yet exactly. Aurelia gets caught, would have died unless she burned her flesh, or wouldn't have died, but would have probably been really catastrophic for our team if a fight followed that and we didn't have an Aurelia that could actually fight with us. We're poking, and they're trying to bait Dragon, and the one who is gonna fall for that right now is going to be me, and I will just get destroyed. Well, that item I just bought, the Solari thing, isn't going to work out, so we ping radically for my team to just push as many towers as they can. They split up for Aurelia to push top a bit after Mabel was taken down. Bottom, for some reason, decided to try to fight 2v5, which is obviously a really bad idea. With them gone, we just have to try to hold mid. And I want to keep them off the tower. I want to stall for as much as I can, so just throw my ultimate. Hopefully we get some good damage to force them away. But he focuses on Nivea instead of Misfortune, who I wanted to be focused. It's still buying us time. The cooldown for my ultimate is low. They're jumping me for some reason, and then I get dropped without taking, you know, the inhibitor or something important. So this is buying my team time to re-engage them with full strength after they've already burned everything trying to kill me for some reason. Misfortune's dropped. There's gonna go a Shirelia's Reverie. And Corky's pinned somebody down with Lizard. Anavia is going to be dropped. And then my team is making the final push for the Nexus. They're not even going to wait for minions. They're just going to tank the towers and take them down. It's just, you know, a hell-bent break loose or whatever to take this. Jarvan, manly as he may be with Baron, he can't take this down. I mean, he can't take down my team. So there goes the final Nexus turret. And there goes the Nexus. And there goes the game. And what I learned is that I should be more careful of what I actually build on Gragas, or, you know, with Twisted Fate. Well, okay.